up? Welcome back to Zenish. I'm your host, Karlie. We are touching on the vibes for April 2025. And before I dive into the energetics, let's do some housekeeping. First things first, as of April 1st, I'll be updating Patreon to only 3 tiers instead of 4. So we're doing away with the $3 a month weekly reading. And the base tier will be $6. And then we will have the Sunday service tier, which includes admission to Sunday service and holding space. And then the 111 tier, which includes admission to Sunday service and holding space, access to all of the online content, and one-on-one session with me a month, either in person in Slidell on a Friday or virtually via Zoom anytime. Sunday service this month is on April 6th. It's going to be a quick one. We have a quick flow, 45 minutes, a little walk around the block. And then if you're interested, some continuing education after. If you want to learn more about that, head over to the Patreon. Holding Space, our virtual meetup, will be on April 15th at 7 p.m. via Zoom. And private sessions I will be hosting in person in Slidell at Christina's Therapeutic Touch on April 25th. If you would like to book one of those sessions, please email me, shoot me a message on Instagram, or send me a text if you have my number. Otherwise, I am available flexibly for virtual one-on-one sessions just about any time. So let's dive into the vibes for April 2025. When I am picturing this energy, it is a very Jesus take the wheel kind of vibe. I see us really letting go of the wheel, being like, I have no control over this anymore. I'm going to figure out how to enjoy exactly where I am. Which is funny because the cards that just keep coming up are heavy hitters, like the Tower, Death, the Devil. Every time I shuffle my deck, these cards are either coming out or they are somewhere when I split the deck, or currently I have a couple of them on my altar because they are loud right now. When we're working with the tarot, these cards aren't necessarily good or bad. They're just making us aware of something. And with the Tower, with Death, with the Devil, it is like, where are we getting tripped up? Where are we not riding the wave of change? Where are we trying to have more control than is necessary? What is falling away that we are clinging to? And so many people here are very in tune. Like, they speak the language, they understand what I'm saying. We understand the concept of letting go, we understand the concept of surrender, but to actually embody it is much harder than we think. And so I feel like the clinging, the controlling is so subtle. Instead of it being like holding on with two hands, like wrapping our whole body around something, it's more of very small, like this very small way that we don't want to let go of control. And that very small way of holding on is causing us a lot of discomfort. And I just see us letting go. And not only letting go, we talk about this a lot on the Patreon this week, it's inviting more fun and excitement into our life, being open to the energy of play, not taking everything so fucking seriously. For so many of us, very serious things are happening. With these cards present, that is very obvious. Like, very serious things are happening. But I also see us being happy where we are. Because whatever we have been given to deal with, to process, to move through is something that we can handle. And life is always so serious. Like, we're always so serious. We're always moving through, like, wanting to work on something or move through something or be in the drama of it all. Ram Dass talks about this a lot. Listening to anything on Be Here Now, the podcast, is great. Great resources there. But I see us learning to be happy and light. One of the cards I pulled for us this month is lighthearted, which I love. And, you know, in my spiritual practice, I believe that we're here in Earth School to learn something. We're going to be talking about Earth energy, or we did at the time this comes out last night, in holding space, and how it's just denser, it's heavier. We're anchored to this place. And as a soul, we want to be lighthearted and fun and not take this experience so seriously, because we're aware that it's just a moment in time in our soul's existence to learn something. And so, connecting with our lightness of being and the essence of who we are, trying to find the humor in all things. And I see us doing this in a way that is safe and loving with the people we care about the most. We also have the Hermit card in this month's reading and the Lovers card. We're in a Hermit year, a year where we're very connected to the wisdom within, to the divine teachers. I've been focusing a lot on this in our guided meditations and in one-on-one sessions and small group sessions, where we really call in the wisdom of our soul, of our essence, of all of the lessons that we've learned, of all of the wisdom that we have access to very deep inside, inviting in our ancestors and our loved ones who have walked this walk before, asking them to be here and to guide us on this journey. And that is a very hermit energy, not so much looking outside of ourselves for answers, but being very connected to the wisdom within. And with the Lovers cards, heart card here too, I see us sharing this experience in our home with the people that we love the most, and finding joy in the things that are happening under our roof together. Finding lightness of being, finding the humor, finding the joy. And I also feel that this month there is an elevation in our awareness of the other world, of the spirit world, and being very mindful of what we think and what we pray and what we ask for, and setting intention to be safe and to be surrounded by love and by light, and being guided by those, again, who have come before us, or by the wisdom within, and connecting to God, because I feel and sense and see this energy everywhere. It is very relevant in the dream space. It is very relevant in conversation with people who are having these downloads, who are feeling very connected to loved ones who have passed, who are actually seeing things move about the world. Each of us are connected to different types of clairvoyant gifts. And so, staying soft and open, being very intentional with what you ask for, because everything feels very here right now. And so this month, when you are asking for guidance, when you're asking to be more aware of joy, being connected to what you need, be aware of how it is given to you, and your softness and your openness to receive. Our card for quarter two is the World. So we moved from the Hanged Man energy to the World's energy, which, when you really look at these cards, when you really sit with these cards, the Hanged Man is still, he is hanging upside down. It's the card that represents Neptune in the tarot, which is a very ethereal, very dream-like energy. And so when we were in the energy of the hangman, we're letting the dust settle, we're letting the smoke clear, we're getting a clearer vision of where we are, what we want, where we're going to go when we come down from the space of the tree. And with the World, she is kind of floating and moving, but she's not going anywhere fast. I feel like it is such an energy of presence. The World is this portal between an ending and a new beginning. It is the last card of the major arcana, card number 21. And if you study the astrology of 2025, there are huge generational patterns and like generational planets moving into new signs, some of them even moving into Aries, which is like brand fucking new, okay? Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So that means that some of these planets have moved through for generations all of the other signs and are coming back to ground zero. I love that the World's card is our card for quarter two. It also tells me, what I see for us is that we are finding our endings and our new beginnings right here, without having to move too quickly, too far, too fast. We are very present this quarter, very present, like moment to moment presence. Yes, we can be planning for the future. Yes, we can be daydreaming about the life that we want, but we are not hustling so hard that we are not present in the moment. Again, I see us in our homes, with our families, with our loved ones, enjoying every moment together. Yes, working. Yes, doing what we have to do to be in this human experience and do it well. And we talk about this in holding space when we're talking about money and we're talking about earth energy. The replay is on the Patreon. But there has to be a balance between hustling to get the life that we want and being very present and being in prayer, setting intention. I feel a lot of that this season for us. This month, we move from Aries energy to Taurus energy, which is basically the Emperor in tarot represents Aries and the Hierophant represents Taurus. Again, this confirms to me not a whole lot of movement. If you look at these cards, the Emperor is very grounded. So is the Hierophant. Aries energy has a tendency to be like too much too fast. So we're anchoring this month. We're anchoring in presence. We're grounding in practices that serve. And then the Hierophant, Taurus energy, has been speaking to me as a step-by-step energy. Like we don't skip steps. There is a method to all of the madness. And we talk about this again in holding space on the Patreon. One step at a time. One step at a time. So where are you in making your dreams a reality and living the life that you want? What step are you at? And trusting the process. The Hierophant can also be about teachers and wisdom and outside influence. This is a great time to take inventory of what is influencing you. How are you being influenced? Who are you surrounding yourself by? Who are your teachers? We have a full moon on April 12th, a new moon on April 27th, and you'll notice, I haven't put the dates out yet, but I will sometime this week, that holding space is now going to take place on either the new moon or the full moon each month, which I am very excited about. Those are powerful, energetic portals. So this month, our cards are I am a soul, I am a universe observing all other universes. I breathe in the realization that I am not my name or what I do for a living. I am filled with the knowledge that I am a soul traveling onward. I breathe out the illusion of being separate from all there is. Our next card is forgive. I forgive because I want to be forgiven. Seek justice and fully process all wrongs done to you. But when you awake, forgive everyone you can think of, including yourself. All humans are flawed and need forgiveness. To not forgive is to delay your own healing. And then we have the card lighthearted. I try to see the humor in all things. A sense of humor is one of the most attractive and desirable of traits in a partner or friend. It can heal you and empower you to endure life's challenges like no other force can. Keep your sense of humor. You can find on Patreon both a mini guided meditation and an extended guided energy work meditation. And these will have to do this month with presence and being very grounded and in the moment. So I love you guys so much. Head on over to the Patreon, see what we have going on, and stay tuned for hopefully a podcast episode about Jordan and I's trip to Japan later this month. Love you guys. Peace out.